Hey guys, welcome to CP Life. Today, I want to talk about a topic that varies in many ways. I want to talk about people's limitations with disabilities that have disabilities. Like my limitations could be different from another person. For an example, I have two friends that have siblings with cerebral palsy that are nonverbal and can't talk. So they use a communication device, and but they're just like anyone else. They like to be around people. They have friends. They're involved in different programs. They do things. They just can't speak for themselves, so they have to use the communication device, which there's nothing wrong with that. But like my limitations is I just can't walk, but I have a wheelchair to get around, and my wheelchair is my legs, and I don't limit my limitations. Like I don't let my disability limit my what I can and can't do. Like I make ways for things to happen. I sometimes at work I adapt things to make things better for me, or I ask a coworker for help. Like in school, I used a computer for my assignments, and I would do all my homework, all my papers on my computer, and my responsibility was to make sure I had them printed out before school, and I was never not allowed to play on the playground when I was growing up. My gym coaches and teachers would find ways that I could participate on the playground with the kids. I've played soccer before. I've swam on a swim team. I've done a lot of things, and just because I have a disability doesn't mean that I'm capable of having a job for 12 years and going, I went back to school, I think it was last year or the year before. I tried to take the GED diploma test to get your high school diploma, and they made adaptations for that. I had a person or a man in a room with me, and he was my hands. He would fill in the little bubbles for my test, and he was there helping me through the test, and I passed all the math part, but I didn't necessarily do too hot on the English because I was being timed, and I think I was just rushing myself. But I've done speaking engagements. I've been in a couple wheelchair pageants. I've given a speech about my story. I like everything when I was in school, especially all my teachers, it was my responsibility to tell all my IAs what to write down in my assignment notebook, what to get out of my locker, what to send home for homework. If I forgot it, it was totally on me, which totally makes sense because I was just like anyone else, and I had to just learn life lessons like everybody else. And I liked when I was in school because my teachers treated me no different than anyone else. They didn't see my wheelchair. They saw me for the person that I am and what I'm capable of doing. And that's why I put them so high on the scale, because over the years, my teachers were always on the sidelines, cheering me on, helping me, pushing me, because they knew what I was capable of doing, and they believed in me. And I think the same way about my boss. Like, she knows what I'm capable of doing. She knows my limitations, and she doesn't see me because I'm in a wheelchair. She sees me past the wheelchair, and she sees me for the person that I am. And those people are the ones that matter, because I think I don't use my disability as an excuse for anything. I do have challenges every day, but I push through them the best I can to the best of my ability every day. But I don't I don't let my disability get in the way of anything. And my teachers were just always there for me. If I had a question about an assignment for a class, I had a resource class period time, so I could go to my teachers' classrooms and ask them questions. Or if I was gonna go on vacation, what assignments I would be missing, and I would be responsible for that. So, yeah. And they've just always been my cheerleaders through life, besides my family. They've been on the sidelines ever since I was growing up, and I still keep in touch with them over Facebook. I keep in touch with teachers that I've had in junior high and high school and elementary school, so it's pretty cool. Yeah. So, and I feel like my teachers have, my family has taken part in this too, but I feel like they've built me into a better person, and I thank them for being such a role model and a cheerleader, and I'm thankful for them because my teachers gave me a chance, and they constantly believed in me, and my parents believed in me. Everything that I did in school, they still believe in me, and my teachers still believe in me. They can't believe that I've been at a job for 12 years. So I just have a lot of cheerleaders in my life, and I think that's really important. And I feel that way about my boss too, because she cheers me on, she helps me out, and my coworkers too. And they don't see like my limitations. They see me for the person that I am. And I think that's awesome. And I am more than just somebody in a wheelchair. I do speaking engagements. I help students every day. I help them with their homework. I just do a lot of things, and I maybe different tasks take me longer than others, but that's okay because everybody's different in this world, and if everybody was the same, life would be really boring. And I feel like I was put on this earth to have a purpose and to tell people like your limitations are limitless. Sometimes, and this might sound really weird, but sometimes when I'm at work, I am so focused on my students that like my wheelchair and my disability just disappears out of the water. I don't even, like, that doesn't even faze me. I'm so focused on them, and I forget that, oh, hey, like, I have a disability. And that, like, that totally, like, erases when I get to work. I mean, it's totally gone. Because the main thing that I'm focusing on is my students. And I'm not thinking about my limitations, because my limitations are limitless, and I am a complete 100% advocate for myself and for others sometimes, if need be. So, yeah. So, that's all I have for today. And I just want you guys to understand, anything you put your mind to, you are capable of doing. You are capable of going to school. You are capable of having a job. You are capable of playing soccer. Or you are capable of being on a swim team or doing karate. You are capable of just anything. Like, despite your disability, like, anyone is capable of doing anything. It just, like I said, it might be harder for others, but that's okay. But I want you to know that you will get through whatever challenge you face, you will get through it. And just remember that you have people like your family and your teachers and your bosses and your coworkers on the sidelines with you to help you through anything. So that's all I have for you guys today, and I will see you later in the week. Please, if you haven't already, if you have any questions on certain videos, please leave comments in the bottom below, and I would be happy to answer them. And make sure you hit the red subscribe button and the bell for future content. Alright, bye guys. Thanks.